Uh, uh, uh. Yeah. There's survival. I think so. Smells something like see no fun. My face Sunseeker at the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like the buy. Yes, life hit the fever. Wine cool like spill on my white t-shirt. The sightseer. Trifecta money, moves and culture. It's my leisure, my visa. Passport tatted, I show up in the visa. Cali twins and just the visa. I'll reach the guy. Tell him what this type of free.
Who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New York.
What the fuck you? This shit ain't no matter. With this. AKA young wild nigga. AKA young.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Caught behind the line. It's Carson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
He's found some room with the 45. He busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. Bringing it out. It's Henry. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their...
He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught for the completion. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Here he goes. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play from this offense through the air.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Aggies pick up enough for a first down here. Back to throw again. He lets it go. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Longhorns. Who's going to score? That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught at the 30. Still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Again, makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now they'll run it on the draw. Crosses the 35. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Cabrera. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This air attack is still unstoppable. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at midfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Texas A&M getting set for the first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Cabrera. Running back has it on a screen now. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. And the defense swings not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could have...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Signs a quick throw. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. And now the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards. So 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to get him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, completely opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
It's a draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Ball handed off, and the defense smothers it for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides.
Looking for a deep completion. The downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's running out of time here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Pressure is coming. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No press here. The defense backing away. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 20. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Receiver makes the grab. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Cabrera. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. The pass is intercepted. He can go. 10. Touchdown, Aggies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Cabrera. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Miles. Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. There's still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
And As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the defense wraps him up. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Cabrera. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The ball is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He keeps it on the design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, he escapes. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. QB keeper all the way. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27. Texas.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The ball is caught. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Scanning the field, it's Cabrera. Catch made on the out route.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Cabrera. Oh, contact as he let the ball go. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Oh, what a move. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a short one there to end the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year.
Yo. What happened? They saved it. I see that. See that. Justin wasn't even a game. Boy. I whooped him. 69-27. Lord, this is bad, boy.
It was a game, and then the bottom just fell out for him. My last game at A&M, man. It's a tight one. I'll take it. If it was a blowout, I'll take that too. That's the right. Mhm. He, I don't know what he. Oh, yeah, for real. I'm about to say he get a million returns. Mm. Yeah, I didn't have to score from far because my defense was stopping. Yeah, for real. Wait, it's weird. It didn't show you on. It just showed me in the line, like my team. You, no, it wasn't. You still had it had glitched. It didn't even have like. It was weird. God, dog, his starting quarterback. Oh yeah, he ain't had no chance. Mm. You can send it. You can send it if you want.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. Tackle at the 14. Not very good. You start here. First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Mississippi State. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moffitt. He's stopping at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaks an open space. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Offense ready to start this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So second down after the incompletion. And here's the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Handoff in a single back formation. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. What a catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Yeah, you took hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
A great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Moffitt. What a stiff arm. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Incompletion makes it second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Interesting call and a crucial play coming up. 4th down and short from the 50. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The short completion to the tight end. Breaking free, continues to fight for yards. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Mississippi State, 21.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back in motion now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Well, folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Going again on 2nd and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's another deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the BAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect, incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the ball going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is exactly what you're looking for from any receiver in college football. You go against man coverage, you have to have the ability to separate. The receiver plants, turns, and he's well clear of the defender, giving the quarterback a clear shot for his throw.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught on the outside. It's Moffitt. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The first down and still motoring. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Henry. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. It's complete.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Looking to throw again. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. QB to the tight end for a completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
An important PAT now. Make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Miles. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Moffitt. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw yet again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This quarterback on fire today. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. Play of the drive now. That's 25. Leaning on the run game here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Nice runs brought down to the 44.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Dumps it down his back. Clock. To the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He's absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
On the ground, it's Henry. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. For the last team standing, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them, and how fitting.
It's the closest anybody done played.
Come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Oh, I love it. I got called it the whole way. That drag, I shot it just right.
Season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew
Build
behind
it
the
up.
scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.
That's cute football right there. They're trying to score, and they're trying to score in under 4 plays. I said, that's cute. That's cute brand of football. We're trying to score and score under 4 plays. 4 plays or less. Shoot, you scored 51 points. It ain't key that much. Hey, that's that championship DNA came out at the end. I'm no longer an Aggie. As soon as I click the button. Who that? That's because you knocked my Heisman winning running back out the second play of the game. Oh yeah, I said, nah, he gonna play this. And get off the damn field. Well, golly. I'm trying, as soon as I advance, they put that bulldog background back there. You know I'm ready to see it. I gotta there's a quick turnaround. I gotta, get this championship out my system and get ready to install my philosophies at a new program.